What's going on, guys? I'm SimpleSimon. Welcome to this week's comic haul. Pretty small haul today. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the show, as I've been teasing for a while, but I'll get more into that in a little bit. I've got a small pile of books that I picked up this week and just a few books from Sarah, and we'll do the usual shout outs and talk about some stuff. Let's do this. Alright, so I changed the lighting a bit. What do you think looks better? Before I had it just on white, which I normally don't do. I normally like a little bit more warmth in the light. I think this looks a bit better. Anyway, I went to Big City Comics today. I only had 2 books to pick up. So what I did was I actually went through my holds that have been basically going up and down for the last probably 2 and a bit years or more. I can officially say that I have 0 books on hold for me at Big City Comics now. So Mark must have been happy about that. It was funny because we actually did an episode today talking about how, you know, we're talking about local comic shops and their struggles. And one of the big things is obviously customers building up these big hold piles and then ghosting you and never, you know, picking up their books. So anyway, I will start off with some of Sarah's books. So firstly, this was in Mark's dollar bin. And this is a book Sarah actually wants to read. Obviously being $1, Mark was just like, you can take it, because you know, we're regulars, we're good customers at Big City Comics. So this is a free book. It's Life is Strange, Settling Dust. The cool thing is it's actually the first issue. So look at that, first issues in the dollar bin at Big City Comics. So Sarah picked that one up. She's been playing the video games recently. Obviously Zoe Thorogood, who Sarah's a big fan of, is writing a new Life is Strange title that's coming out. So Sarah started playing the game and she really wants to get into reading these books. So there's Life is Strange, issue 1. And then Sarah just picked up a couple of her Something's Killing Children books. She picked up the Halloween cover from issue 34. And she also picked up the, I don't know what cover this was. What was this? 7. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Cover G, I believe. Yeah, I don't know what kind of variant this was, but there you go. She picked that up too. And then afterwards, we went to a shop at High Point. So I'll show you this as well, because she did buy this. We went to the shop called Sunday Tokyo Market, which is basically like a collab store between these local, what kind of stores do you call them? I guess they're like clothing stores, essentially. Sarah bought this sticker, which is very Sarah. It's a vending machine with cat ears, and it looks like it's like jizzing its pants with rainbow. Anyway, so she picked up that sticker. So that's all Sarah picked up. Quick shout outs.
Shout out to Olaf.
I really haven't been watching much lately, but I'm going to shout out Brian LCS, the president of the Comic Book Community Awards. He picked up a whole bunch of slabs recently in his most recent video, and he picked them up for super cheap. So I'm going to leave a link to Brian LCS's video in the description below. Check out what he picked up on the slabs. You won't believe the prices he got. I couldn't believe it. So I'll start with the older books. So I only had 2 new release books in my haul today. So I went through, like I said, I went through my box. So all of these books I'm about to show you have been sitting in my box for quite some time. This first one, I didn't even want to buy this. So the reason this was in my box is not because it was a double or anything like that. It was on my order list and I just don't remember ordering this, and I don't know why I would have ordered it. So I said to Mark, hey, would you be, if I picked up all of my books, would you be happy if I left one? So this was it. It was Robin issue 7, and of course Mark's like, what am I going to do with it? Just take it. So he gave it to me, which was not my intention. I was just like, I just don't need this book. I don't know why I would have ordered this. So yeah, I know I was collecting Robin at the time, but I was just collecting the cover A's, so it just didn't make sense that I ordered this. But anyway, that is a variant for Robin issue 7. Look at this. This is how old this is. This is like Future State times, I believe. This is the next Batman, Second Son 2. This was about the new Batman. I just thought it was a really cool cover at the time. It looks almost Black Panther-like, that cover. I thought that was pretty cool. So it was kind of a cover buy, but it was just one that I didn't need it straight away, because you probably remember, you know, a couple of years ago, my hauls were like this big every week, so I couldn't pick up every book every week. So I left a lot, and some of them have just been sitting there for a while. This is Suicide Squad issue 3. This is a cool Red X cover. Again, it was a cover buy. I thought, at the time when Red X kind of came back into the comic books, or came into the comic books, I thought it was going to be a big deal, and I was really interested in reading about Red X. So I bought all the Teen Titans stuff that was coming out that had Red X, Haven't read any of it. I don't know why. Red X seems like a really cool character, and I guess I read up a little bit about his history in like Teen Titans and things like that. But yeah, I bought up a lot of Red X covers thinking, you know, he's a pretty cool looking character. Magic Order 2? Wow, this is how old this is. So this is the first issue. I think I just ordered doubles of this and I just never picked up a second issue, second copy. This is Magic Order number 2, and I believe they're up to number 3 now, aren't they? Are they up to number 3? They've done quite a few Magic Orders. I really enjoyed the first Magic Order, and I've got all the other ones. I've just never taken the time to actually read the other ones, but I did really enjoy the first Magic Order. So that's the first issue of number 2. This is Teen Titans Academy. Now the reason I bought this, I think I bought the first issue of Teen Titans Academy to read. I never read it, of course. And then this one, I thought because of the cover that it was going to be the reveal of Red X. And they always seem to tease. There were so many issues that it was like, this is going to be it. They're going to reveal who it is, and then they didn't do it. So I don't believe you find out who Red X is at the end of this. It's like clickbait. That's some bullshit. So that's why I ordered that. I definitely did order this though. So even though I didn't really want this book, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take it. I did order that, but you might find it in my short box the next time I sell comic books. This next one, Batman Urban Legends 5. Urban Legends was pretty cool. I think I read the first few issues of it when it came out. I know Red Hood, it was like a lot of the stories were like Red Hood and Batman, which I thought was really cool. This was a variant cover, but I bought this because I thought it was a really cool Red Hood cover. So it's got him in the outfit that I like, the Mortal Kombat Red Hood. It's got the gravestone there of Jason Todd. Here lies Jason Todd, and you got some Joker there, so I thought that was a cool Red Hood. And I got told today by Sarah that they're actually releasing a Red Hood, I think it's a mini-series coming out soon, so I'm definitely going to jump on that because I miss reading up on my Red Hood. These are the actual 2 books that I picked up that came out this week. They may have come out in, you know, earlier weeks in other countries, but this is what we got this week. This is Catwoman issue 59. I only got the A cover. It is the Nakayama. You know, I like some Nakayama, despite what Sarah says, but that's the cover A. And then this is the Hack Slash Back to School issue 2. The Zoe Thorogood is writing. I think this is only 4 issues, so I'll probably wait. I was going to read the first issue the other night, but I decided not to. So I actually might wait. If it's only 4 issues, I can read 4 issues in one night quite easily. So that is my new release books. As I said at the start of this, I've been mentioning that I don't know how much longer this show is going to go for because of cut back so much on my buying. You'll know in the earlier days this was a bit more exciting because I'd show you my new release books every week, which are like piles like this, and I'd also get mail call like almost every week, like multiple mail calls. So I feel like it was a bit more exciting back then. Now I'm just showing you new release books and very few of them. So I've decided I'll probably run this out to the end of the year because I mean there's only, you know, 5-6 more weeks left in this year. So I'll probably run this show until then and then call it a day. I'm scared because every second week, like you guys know, I get my diamond book, so I get still a reasonable amount of books every second week, and then every other second week it's normally just DC and there's not a lot of stuff sometimes, and some weeks I get nothing. So I'm a little bit scared in the next 5 weeks that there will be a week where I have nothing. So I'll come up with something. I'm a clever guy. I'll come up with some content and I'll still do the show. But yeah, at the end of the year, that'll be it. I think this is episode 137 or 38 or something like that. So I've done many weeks in a row. I've done so many comic books. I mean, when I started this, I think I only had about 6 or 7 short boxes, and now I can't walk around my house without stepping over a pile of comics. So that is the plan for this show. I'm giving it a date. The end date will be the end of this year. Unless I get multiple weeks in a row where I have no comics, then I might just pull the plug. We'll see. But before you go, or before I go as well, I also received a package from one Mr. Stone Cold Steve Whiting. Normally in the past I would have shown this on this week's comic haul video, but I know the heat that is inside this box and it deserves its own video, so I will not be showing it on this video. I'll be doing a separate one, so keep an eye on that. I've got a couple of episodes of The Noob that I've got to edit. I think the next episode, me and Mark talked about, you know, what it was like selling at the comic fair, and then today we filmed an episode talking about the struggles of local comic shops and things like that. So plenty of content still to come. So if you guys are still watching this video, you know I appreciate you. Make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, and until next time, I'm Simple Simon. Tell your friends, and keep it simple.